What's up guys, Tim Little. Welcome back to Tacticalbassin. Today we're doing some spring bass fishing, some kayak fishing. Gonna head out, we're gonna be fishing some post-frontal conditions. Gonna throw some swim baits, some A-rigs, some finesse, plastic worms, and maybe even a lipless crankbait. Let's go. So today I was just talking to Andrew, one of the guys that is working over here, and he's a bass fisherman as well. And what he was saying was with last night's wind, it really muddied up this cove. This is a really good spot here in the springtime. And I didn't mention it in the intro, but last night we had like 30 and 40 mile an hour winds, and it really, that front came through and just really murked up the water. Couldn't even fish the south side of the lake just because the wind was so bad. So I came over here with the kayak hoping that I could tuck into some of these little protected coves and bays, but it sounds like this got it too. But kind of fishing that post-frontal conditions. It is starting to get nice, about 65 degrees. Yesterday it was like 50, 55. I'm gonna fish some of these docks, and I'll come out here around this rock point and maybe fish a little deeper in the rock and see if some of those fish backed out and got away from those wind waves. So what we've got here, we've got this big spawning bay, big spawning flat. There's actually a high spot right out here with some hard bottom, some rock, some chunk rock, and try and fish that and see if the fish are up on it. And then we might have to move out a little bit deeper to see if we can get that finesse bite. Trying the reaction, trying the lipless, trying the A-rig, but nothing yet. There's one. Had to go down to that little Cool Baits underspin, really finesse them. So much fun in the kayak. Wouldn't touch the reaction stuff. Man, I had to really just creep that along bottom. Sometimes it feels like I'm fishing it so slow that blade's not even spinning, it's just kind of rocking. But it's still giving that bait just a little extra flash. Definitely helps in this murky water. There we go. Big old crappie. Come here. Big old slab. Battery swap. All right, well, little fun fact for you. I just dumped the kayak and lost every single rod I had on here. I was leaning over to change the battery. I just caught that crappie. I don't know if you guys can notice I'm soaking wet, but I was leaning over to change out the battery on the GoPro on the out the side, and a boat wake hit me or something, because I just took me over and flipped upside down and came up, and a bass boat was, I don't know, just a few yards away. But positive about the boat was I was able to grab onto it and flip the kayak back over. But as you can see, I am soaked. Lost all the rods, lost my cell phone, but I was wearing my life jacket. So there is proof to you guys. Always wear some kind of flotation, you know, life jacket when you're out on the water. You know, it was getting a little windy, but I've fished out of these things a bunch of times, never had any issues. Hopefully, I don't even know if I was recording, because I know for sure I was changing battery on the outside camera, but I was wearing the chesty that I'm filming with. I don't know that that was on or not, but I am soaking wet, but I am alive. And I will tell you, the water is cold, so always wear a life jacket, guys. And yeah, little interesting twist to this kayak fishing video turned into a kayak swimming video. And show you some of the stuff. I had just pulled out all my GoPro stuff to change the battery, so I lost all of my batteries. Like I said, I lost my phone. Luckily, I have my keys in this waterproof container here. So got my keys to the truck, but had the Bass Mafia bag open, but all this stuff floated up. And so anyways, guys, fishing was slow. Caught a bass and caught a big crappie, and then decided to go for a swim. Unfortunately, lost all my gear, but again, always wear a life jacket. You know, it's a beautiful day out here. Just goes to show that anything can happen. But hopefully I have some footage. If not, so be it. But went from a fishing video to a swimming video. Definitely not on purpose. Now I'm gonna have to go try and put back together some rod and reel combos that I lost. I lost 4 rod and reel combos. I was throwing a shaky head, a lipless, an A-rig, and an underspin. So between that, those 4 combos, and my iPhone 10, was a little bit of an expensive trip today. So again, only positive out of this, guys, is wear your life jacket. You know, it made the flipping over the boat a lot easier, made staying alive a lot easier, and yeah, made it a lot safer. So don't leave home without it. Don't go out on the water in the kayaks without it. This is proof right here. My whole boat, whole kayak was upside down, and now I'm pedaling back to my truck. So anyways, guys, remember to subscribe to the channel. I don't even know if we're gonna use this video to, honestly, but hopefully we do, because it's a testament to wearing your life jacket when you're out on the water. As always, guys, we appreciate you. We'll talk to you soon.